Yo, what is up, my people? It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. I know I was sounded a little down and out in my last episode. You know, just going through changes, life transitions. Being an empath in this world is heavy at times. Being an empath, period, is heavy. And I've curated a lot of ideas and a lot of topics that I want to talk about. I want to have other people come on and talk about so we can bounce back and forth and just kind of experience and explore. Wow. A lot's happened since my last episode. A lot of good, a lot of realization and eye-opening things, a lot of just purpose, right? Like feeling good, feeling good back at coming out of that little dark hole I was in, that little dark spell I allowed myself to get wrapped up in. Over the weekend, I met a few people and had several conversations that just were light bulbs going off in my head, just ding, 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 ding. And, I'm really excited that I'm reaching, and that I never give up, no matter what. And these one sisters I met, these twins, they're about 24. And they were in the bathroom and they were in the next stall. And I mean, it's a small bathroom, so I can hear what they're saying. And they're talking about, having to explain themselves and how they shouldn't have to explain themselves. And if people don't understand them, that's their problem. It's not my problem. And I just have to just stop explaining myself and just say what I mean. And I was like, I'm not trying to interrupt her, like, eavesdrop is what I said. I'm not trying to eavesdrop or anything, and I was just like, fuck what people think. We cannot always worry about what others are gonna think or say or do by what we tell them. We can't focus on how they're gonna react. We can't word everything in a manner that it's gonna be heard by them, right? But that leaves us empaths feeling like we got to explain ourselves and I got to tell you what I mean and what I meant by that and where I'm going with this and all that shit. But I said it in a way, it just came out. There was no thought, it just came out, and it was almost like it was for me. It was for me as well, because I do that same shit where I feel like I got to explain myself. And if I say no, I got to tell you why. Or if I, do anything different, I got to tell you why, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like it was for me as well, because the way it came out, it just was so like, boop, like it was already downloaded in my head and it just came out. And they were just like, oh my God, they're like really like blonde, just girly girls, so fucking cute, dude, identical twins. They're like, oh my God, Rachel, please say that again. What did you just say? And I try to like say it again, and then I'm like adding shit, and it was just very beautiful. I feel like it was divine. It was like meant to be, right? Like all of us needed to hear that. And so we like walk out of the bathroom, we're still just talking. They're just like, oh my God, like you're just so cool. Like your energy, I just cannot believe we met you. I'm just so glad. Like we're not even that drunk. It was awesome, dude. We were all just out there like our hands up. Oh my God. The energy just felt so good. But it was like in that moment that I'm like, man, you really have a voice. You really have something that people latch onto, that people listen to, that people are interested in. Like, you give off good energy, and I doubt myself, and I second guess myself. For what? For what, when I have everything I need inside of me to be great, bro? Right? Like, and I've even been in my head, like, kind of on that topic about just the same shit, right? Like putting out content, creating. And it's like, oh, but I'm just coming on here and I'm talking about the same shit or the same. Yeah, because this is my outlet. So this is what it's going to be. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to be right now in the beginning of my journey. Me coming on here, expressing how I feel, talking about life, touching up on something maybe I brought up in the other episode, or just, sharing experiences, sharing interactions I have with people, man. Like, really, that's what it's about. And so back to meeting them, it inspired me. It just was another reminder, like another, like, boom, on the head. Like, hey, keep it going, right? Don't let the devil distract you. Don't let the devil stop you, because that's what he's trying to do. That's what these energies want. They want you up off your game so you can't speak, so you can't spread positivity and love and acceptance and grace and gratitude and hope and faith and everything, right? So I've just been inspired. I've been really cooking up some inspiration, man. People have really been bringing me some inspiration, just really reminding me of what and who I am. And whatever comes out, man, that is what it is, yo. We're all on this life together, yo, and it's tough. I feel like we all live in our own little world, bro. And so sometimes when there's differences and disagreements, it's like, oh, well, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong, this is wrong, you're sinning, this is bad, you're terrible, you're going to hell, you're going to heaven. It's like, bro, there's so many ideals of what a lot of different things in life are, and it all leaves us in these little fucking boxes, and we don't want to step out because we don't want to hurt or offend nobody, See, boom, we kind of took a shift because I'm just talking. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just so true, though, bro. People are so scared to express themselves. Fuck that. Excuse my language, Mom. I love you. But fuck that shit. Express yourself. Be who you are. Figure out your little nicks, your knacks. Figure out your triggers. You know what I mean? Allow yourself to express what is on your mind. And if you tell one person and they don't understand it, or they think it's weird, or they think you shouldn't, fuck them. Because there's going to be somebody that is going to allow you to express yourself in a manner that doesn't have to be picked apart, that doesn't have to be analyzed. You're just expressing what is on your mind, and it's being received. Sometimes that's all people need. We just need somebody to listen, right? And I'm learning so much, you guys. Like, as these podcasts, as these episodes, come out, and as things are just flowing in my life, I'm learning so much. I'm crying, I'm failing, I'm screaming, I'm begging, I'm pleading, I'm praying. I'm like, my life is just moving, bro. So much is happening, and good, right? And also just growing, man. Just growth, Sometimes I want to not focus on the growth, though, and just be in the moment. And that's kind of where I've been since I last created, right? Since I last recorded. I just want to be, man. I'm so sick of, like, did I do this? Did I do that? I need to put on more. I need to talk to this person. I need to just, like, sit the fuck down is what you need to do. Man. And I started writing again, and I'm like writing full pages for a while. I'm like, damn, yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. Man, we are unwrapping, yo. How are you guys doing, man? Like, tell me in the comments how you're doing. How is life? Is there something you need to talk about? Is there something you need to express? Listen, I'm here. Like, that's what I want this to be, man. And I appreciate you. If you just listen and you don't comment, you don't like, I still appreciate you. It still means something. I do like to know who is listening, though, so I can work with the audience that I got. You know what I mean? So it's nice to, read who's, checking my stuff out. And I get it. Not everybody can listen to it all at once. And they got ADHD and you got to pause. And listen, as long as I'm affecting one person, the rest, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. And I just told that to my neighbor because he commented on one of my videos, and today we were walking out of the dog park. He was like, that's why I wrote that comment about you're an inspiration, because you make me think more. He was like, you make me think about who I am. And what am I doing, for the rest of my life? Like, what am I going to do? And what kind of person am I? He was like, you do that shit. And I was like, he was like, whether you want to believe it or not, Rachel, you really are an inspiration. And I just want you to know that no matter who takes in or who thinks about you, like, you inspire me. And I just literally, like, I just wanted to cry. I was like, oh my God, that means so much to me. Somebody could tell me 80 million times, and sometimes it takes just that one thing that is really like, wow, like, I really do something for people. I really help people. Like, that's really what this is about. You know what I mean? And so it was just good to hear that I have this man, that's lived 50 fucking years on this earth and has been through so much shit. Love you, Bob. Sorry for calling you out. And he's telling me, like, you just make me think. You make me think more. You make me really question, who am I? And, yeah. So I wouldn't even finna sit down and do this tonight because I'm working on something special with a homie tomorrow, for the podcast. So, but I was like, nope, I'm inspired. I've been inspired too much this past weekend. So much has happened. Like, and I just gave you guys a little bit of what happened in these past, weeks since I haven't recorded, yo. It's crazy, man. But, eventually we gonna get to some topics for sure. Eventually we definitely gonna get to some topics and just talk about shit, shooting the shit, you know what I mean? And, man, but until then, yo, this is so random and just so much expression, and I love it. And I hope you guys love it as much as I do, man. And once again, thank you for stopping by with your favorite host, Rizzy Rach. And I'll see you back on another episode of Soulless to Soulful, baby. We out.